total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when it was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my...
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Chargers. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. If you get explosive plays, those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Throwing on first is Herbert. He's throwing deep to the left side. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He's got the squibber. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. Finds a seam down the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Buying some time right. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
First down, Tennessee.
65, 65, trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Brought in inside the 20. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
70, Timberwolves.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
Ready? Purple 80. Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Ready, set.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. He rolls to his right. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Working quickly here.
18, 5 in. Go.
This is third and goal. Ward escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Titans finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
380. Set.
They start the drive with Hall. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
380. 180.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Moment to try. Hey, Ram. Ready?
Herbert from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. All set now, 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
We'll go orange. Let's go. Hey, cap. Set.
Now Herbert again. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers break the tie here in the first. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fields the hard squid kick. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Ward setting the pass. On the screen, this is Sampson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Motioning left is their running back. Ward now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Titans have a first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Come on.
Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10 here. Ward. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Man in motion here. From the gun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, Tennessee.
First down throw here for Ward. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by them.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans tie things up at 14.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Tuck down on his side like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the script on your big 5 air. You already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Kappa. Let's go. 21.
Herbert now. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
No. Go. Stop. Hey, ram. Ready.
Herbert on first down. Big strike downfield to Coleman. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. So So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Titans 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. To the air with Ward. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Ward sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
19 Sergeant, 19 Sergeant.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Complete downfield to Felton. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
19. Right there, Cowboy 80.
Now Ward escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19, 18. Drop 60, drop 60. Buffalo 18.
Here's Ward. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
19 right.
28-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Forces Gardner with the INT. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Herbert. Johnson finds the football, complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw, here's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Chargers, 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Here's Hall running his own read. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
59. Wide 80. Wide 80.
Third and long for him here. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles Pcen.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. The 40. Into the red zone. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone. Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. Titans are pointing. We'll wait and see. Oh, they did get it back. Well, partner, we still got a full quarter left, but surprised them with the onside kick here. And to their credit, they got the ball back.
Well, I think even the most progressive coaches in the past would have never made that call. But we're seeing this more and more. Teams becoming more aggressive by the year, especially when they're trailing in the game, doing what they think they've got to do to give themselves a chance to win.
Offense to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. We've set it down from the 37. Throwing now on first down. Ward. Brought in right side. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Ward now. It is caught left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Titans have a first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Again, Ward going to the air. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Ward setting up to throw. Cut out left. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Has him on a quick hitter. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
But it brings up fourth down.
Tight, 19 tight, 19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Fourth down, pass coming. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Sanders sends it through. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this one out with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go. Hey, Ram. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He's out in the clear. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Hall once more. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Set.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Set. 380. 59, 59. Ship! What is it?
Brings it in. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. Glad McConkey with a touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Ward setting to pass. And he's going to try another deep one here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Come on. Hey. 18, 5 here.
Third and long, winging the throw. Looking slant route, complete. This gets the first and more. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Forced out to his right. Complete out to the right. And they get this down to the 28. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 right.
First down throw here for Ward. Connecting on the slant. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock. And independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Ready.
They give it to the back of his own read. And he's in for 2. So the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the...
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He's going to push one deep down the right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Desperation time here. Oh no, they get him yet again. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Chargers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, interceptions follow.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Herbert from the gun. Brought in.
Making that throw and double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. Give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Go.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And the defender comes away with it. Andrew Cooper takes it away.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback's steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
He's got it along the sideline. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 24 on that play. And the Titans have it first. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Titans hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Ward off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. 3rd and long. It's Ward. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Dante Kent. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say you can't play fast, but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Ward shaking off the pick here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Titans will line up.
They'll try to run it in. And he'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help attack that deficit.
Well, there's not a team in the league that isn't working on specific 2-point plays throughout each and every week. And it sure is gratifying when you get a chance to run one and they're converted. Proves everyone is paying attention to practice.
And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's going to have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
To kick off for the Chargers.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans putting up points in a game decided.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2.
Keeping it on the ground. Good defensive stand here. They push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4.
Score, Chargers 64, Titans 45.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Titans are pointing. We'll wait and see. Oh, they did get it back. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Puts everything he has under this one. Has it down close. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers continue piling onto this lead.
71.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
For the Chargers.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Gronk. Here they come. 1st and 10. Ward's going to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Chased out to his right. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So 1st down from the 41.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's go. Kennedy Lion. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go street. Come on, come on.
Again, Ward going to the air. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. This one misses the tight end.
Well, sure, you're looking...
You ain't never been a skate town. On no national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show that you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in the bandana tied.